Yeah, I relapsed on my retention journey, and that is something I don't know. My speaking skills in public are not the best, and that is something that I am trying to go ahead and improve on. Uh, I usually just think, like, I don't know, I'm like off the spec, but it's so bad, but. Yeah, yeah, I'm just out. Just let go and just let go of the fear, let go of me trying to, like, I don't know. Like, you always see a guy just tweaking and stuff like that, and you really just don't really care. And what does that really make me different? I'm not out here tweaking. I'm just out here talking on a screen and just yapping. But yeah, I did relapse on my retention journey, and yeah, I did relapse on my retention journey yesterday. I did it twice, and the thing with retention is the benefits of it is that it's great. It's a great discipline. It's something that I believe that will take me to the next level, and it's something I have to do. And the thing that I've been realizing is for me to go ahead and find a sense of make my purpose much more bigger in my life. And that is something I have not been doing. I have not been making my purpose my main point, my main focal point of my life. I have not been doing it to the best of my ability I can. And when you think about relapsing on retention, the thing is, the person that you're trying to become, the things that you do when you mess up is emulating the person that you are not trying to be, I guess. And you don't want to be that person that you're not trying to be, because you put those codes, you put those, or like it's like you're ordering off of Amazon. Like the thing that you type on the search bar, like you're putting that into the Amazon warehouse, and that package is getting delivered to your front door, and that front door is your reality. And the things that I say about myself, the things that I say about myself when I relapse is not things that I should be saying to myself. And when I relapse or when I make a mistake, the more that you beat yourself up about it, the more worser that it's going to be, the more worser that you're not going to get the results. If you're beating yourself up, if you think that's the end of the world after you got done relapsing, like I relapsed on my 1.5 days. That is not the best. And yeah, and I shouldn't even be saying that too. And by me saying that, that is making it more challenging for me. The most beneficial thing with retention is when you don't realize that you're on a retention, which you're not focusing on the things about your mess ups, about your past habits. You have to focus on the person that you are, and the person that you are is someone who doesn't bat mindlessly, who's not watching porn. That is something that you are. And start emulating that person, and start becoming that. Start being that person. Don't become that person. Be that person. And that's what you have to go ahead and do. And that is what you have to go ahead and begin to start emulating. And if you're not emulating that, then it's going to be a really difficult journey for you. And a great way for me, like, to practice this energy, this retention energy, is for me to go ahead and record out here in a public situation, because yeah, that is expressing my energy, and that is something that is very uncomfortable for me to go ahead and do, to go ahead and express myself in a public situation. And by me tiring myself out a little bit, by me seeming difficult too, it's not difficult to go ahead and do this. It's not difficult to go ahead and talk. It's not difficult to go ahead and have a conversation in public, to go ahead and articulate my thoughts in public. That is just all made up inside my mind. That's all, like, the people that I imagine myself watching are watching me record, the people that I imagine that are judging me. It's not right. I like, the way I think about it is like, when I see a guy out of shape go into a gym, when I see a guy that is super overweight going into the gym, like, I really don't, like, I'm not judging him. I'm actually proud that he's making progress. I'm proud that he's getting out of his comfort zone. I invite him. I will give him advice. If he asks for advice, man, I will congratulate him, man. Those guys bring smiles on to me. And that is the same exact thing with me expressing myself out here in public. I know it's not a ordinary semen retention video, but this is me just talking out in public and just expressing my thoughts, because yeah, man, that is something that I have to go ahead and do, and that's something that is very challenging for me to go ahead and do. And I'm a good 6 minutes into this video doing this. Once this domain, this speaking domain, becomes much more easier for me. Like, this is where retention helps out with my benefits here. Becoming a better speaker, becoming more confident, because I'm having control over myself. I'm having control over my sexual needs. I'm having control over my thoughts in public. I'm able to go ahead and speak. I'm able to go ahead and talk now. And that is something I am very grateful for. I am no longer fearing judgment no more, recording out here in public. And that is something that is great. And that is something that is a huge thing of trying to go into a retention. Like, someone just walked right past me now. Like, what was their thoughts out there thinking? I'm always conscious about other people's thoughts, and that's not the way to go ahead and live life. This plus retention is gonna help me become the best version I can. Retention is gonna help me master my urges, master my controls, and get me focusing on the right things. And plus, this too, of me speaking out here in public, is something that is great, and that's something that is gonna help me out drastically. And that's what you have to do on retention. If you're not challenging yourself, if you're not putting that energy out forth somewhere, if you're not being the person that you are, how you expect to go ahead and get the results. And that is my retention video for today. I know the beginning was a little bit corny, but yeah, I'm just out here recording, just yapping on the camera, and becoming more confident, and actually being the person that I am truly am.